How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to my FIFA 17 Ultimate Team series. This is the Pack 2 Glory, and as you can remember in the last episode, we did go and buy the name change from the catalogue. I was wondering how and when it would do it. Turns out I just needed to reload Ultimate Team. So we're going to kickstart this episode off by changing the name. Foggier FC is no more. We're going to keep it nice and simple, and we'll just call it Pack 2 Glory, which of course is the aim of the series. And for those who might be watching for the first time, the aim, what is going on here? We can only use packed players. No. Pack 2 Glory, there we go. So the only players we can use are ones that we get in packs, no buying any off the transfer market. We can of course sell it on the transfer market and buy certain consumables off the transfer market. I recommend going back and re-watching first episode to familiarise yourself with the rules if you didn't already. So we'll abbreviate the name to P2G and confirm the club name, Happy Days. So in the last episode we just kind of started putting the team together, and we went and got our first point in the Division 10. Obviously our aim is to complete and win Division 1. That's going to be a work in progress, and we're going to get there. There's not really a lot to report so far. We're going to stick with that team, and we're just going to head straight into our second match. In terms of fitness, I'm going to leave it as it is for now. Let me just triple check on that, make sure nobody's too desperate. We're all in the 90s, and then next match we'll consider transferring some players out. It could mean that we risk chemistry and we risk value of players, but I think we'll just have to go with what we've got, and this is what we've got for now. So let's jump into game number 1. Okay then guys, we have found opponent number 1, and his team is another full gold team. I don't know why they match me up against all these gold teams, huh? What's that all about? It's not brilliant. Musa and Rashford, interesting. Walcott, okay. Lallana, yeah. Milner, Fernandinho is that, and the rest of the team was pretty average. So we managed to hang on last time. We played quite a bit of a better team, to be honest with you, and we did manage to pull off a point. There does seem to be a bit of lag in this game, which is not what we wanted, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of lag going on. This could be interesting, but yeah, we were able to hold off our last opponents, and we managed to get a point from them, and they were probably a bit of a better side, so we've got a chance here. I mean, this guy's probably a good player. We're probably going to lose, but hey-oh. You never do know. So this guy just wants to run with it. Oh, he's absolutely done the defence there. Great block by Dunkley. Still with him though. Musa. Butland gets down. Big save from him. He plays it into Rashford. Here is Fernandinho. Oh, and he scored. Yep, it's always going to be tough. Of course, starting off with the bronze. Or not really a bronze team that we have, but just coming up against these full gold, full chem teams, it's always going to be difficult. Good play there. I think it was Musa played it into Fernandinho. It wasn't really the best at defending. Forced a wide angle, but it was a good finish from Fernandinho. So we do go down here 1-0. Can we now do something we haven't done just yet and grab ourselves a goal in this series? That's a nice interception by Mahrez, though. He could probably create something. Still Mahrez, and he's got to score surely, and he does. I think it's going to go down as an own goal, which is a little bit unfortunate there, but Riyad Mahrez getting our first goal of the account underway. Of course, his first goal, I assume that's going to be a blind own goal. It is indeed. It's a little bit unfortunate there. It was a nice play from Mahrez, and he is able then to level it up there. Unfortunately, he doesn't get credited with the goal. Doesn't matter too much because he is only on loan, so we end up losing his record eventually. As Lallana takes a pop there, I think that was deflected, goes out for a corner, but it would have been nice for him to have been credited with the first goal of the series. It's not going to be, it's going to be a blind own goal instead. In the first few games. Here he is though. Could cause some trouble here. That's going to be a yellow card surely. And it is now going to be Matip on a yellow, so we could take advantage of that. Both him and Reed now on a yellow card. We've got another free kick in a decent position here. I think it's going to favour the right footers again. Let's just see, right foot, 54, 63. You know, we're just going to go for it, and we're going to give Mansell the opportunity to do something special here. This could go horribly wrong, or this could go horribly well. And it's actually quite decent, and it forces, I think it was going wide, but Schmeichel isn't too sure, and he has to make the save. Right on the stroke at half time. Not quite sure what was going on there. As Walcott tries to come away with it, a referee blows for half-time. So a good start. Again, coming up against more tough opponents. This guy's, you know, full chem, full goal team. We've got the odd players here and there. They took the lead early on through Fernandinho. It is indeed Fernandinho. It wasn't the best at defending, forcing the angle, but he was able to do it. And then a great run from Mahrez. Didn't get credited with the goal in the end. It went down as a Daily Blind own goal, but we go into half-time 1-1. And as you can see, some half-time stats there. He has had 8 shots, 8 on target. That is pretty interesting. Fitness level still okay for now. We probably will look to make some substitutions towards the back end of this game. If he was actually on chemistry, that would have been interesting. Woodrow then, there's a good run being made from Dele Alli. Surely not! Oh, and we've taken the lead in half an hour. It was all set up, really started off by Langra. Plays it into, I think it was Wootton. Created the space and Ali ran into it. Great pass into him and a great finish. We've taken the lead here, 2-1. Forces a corner kick, and we'll take this opportunity with 20 minutes to go to make the substitutions. And we'll bring on that Beer guy. We'll take Martial off. I think he's been useless for us. Not gonna lie. We'll bring on this guy in midfield. We don't actually have a midfielder on the bench, which is a bit silly on my part. We also have this other geezer. And in fact, I suppose if we bring off... Let's bring off Woodrow. Wootton's actually been doing quite well. We'll play this guy up front and we'll move him over to here. We'll actually drop Mahrez into the centre. Just give some wide, pacey wingers. A little bit of lag settling in again, but no problems for Beer, who's still going. Can he create a space? He does, and he finesses it into the bottom corner, and that should confirm victory for us against this team. Very happy with this performance. What a great finish that was from Beer. This is why the impact substitutions are key. Using the space, creating the players, poor defending really. Really felt about crossing it square into, I think it was Wootton there who had the opportunity to grab himself a goal. But, you know, I thought better of it in the end with Mahrez. It's a nice ball, only to Matip though, who heads it away, and that is going to be the 4th time whistle. So, we managed to pick up all 3 points here. Went down early on from a Fernandinho goal, but an equaliser from Riyad Mahrez, which was turned in the end by Blind as an own goal. Into the second half, we went then, and we were able to take the lead through... was it through Jeffrey Beer that we took the lead, and then scored a third? It's not been that long, I don't remember. No, it was Dele Alli, of course it was. It was Dele Alli with that through ball, drilled it along the bottom into the goal, and then Beer came on later on to secure the 3 points for us. So, happy days. Dele Alli grabbing himself man of the match there. Solid performance from Woodrow and Mansell as well, who was substituted. Beer obviously who came on and played a blinder. Bellerin played well. Dunkley again played well. Butland did alright. In fact, the whole team did okay. Mahrez not so great. Delou and coming on not so great, and Martial with a 6.1 rating, definitely not been too impressed with him. Goals there for Beer, Dele Alli, and of course not so much Mahrez, who should have been accredited with that one, but we'll take our 1,491 coins. Happy days, and we shall advance. And as you can see there, that gives us 4 points in the division with 8 games remaining. So we've got 1 more game to play. Of course, we'll play 2 games per episode. But before we do that, guys, I'm going to have to go and play around with the team a little bit, because I believe fitness is now going to be an issue. And I'm wondering if it's just because Martial's off chem that's causing him the problem. So, it's time now to call up Mkhitaryan and Hazard. I think they'll cover those spots nicely. We can take out the centre backs. We could do with like a. We've got these 2. Well, we've got quite a lot of these English dudes. In fact, so what we'll do is we'll pop him in at left wing back. Why am I not playing him anyway? I've just realised. Oh well, I quite like Landgraf. He's actually doing alright for us. We'll drop you in there. We can drop you in here. Just give a little bit more chemistry. Not interested in playing you at right back. Interested in bringing you in at CDM though. Okay, we lose a little bit of chem for that, but that's fine. We have a. Do I'd rather play Gillespie? Probably actually Gillespie over. We actually get more chem as well, so we'll do that. Actually boosts our chem quite a lot there. So that's the team we'll rock with. What's the rest of the fitness? We could do with getting Ali out of there. And in fact the striker as well. So let me just drop you. I'm drop you there for a minute. Let me just send you to the club. What other strikers have we got? I just wondered if we'd packed anyone recently. We got this guy, who's actually a decent Coventry player. Up front, we'll rock with him. You're on 91, you're fine. We need to get Dele Alli out there and onto the bench. So who doesn't need a rest? This guy doesn't need a rest. So we'll send him to the club. He actually gets good chemistry in there. What other centre midfielders have we got? Then we have these two guys. Not too helpful really. None of them link up to Hazard either over on that left hand side. So in fact, let me just go midfield. Where is it? There we go. He doesn't get any chem. None of these guys really get any chemistry. Okay. I don't really want to put Mansell in there. I'm tempted to. I suppose we'll bring this guy in. He'll give off some good chem. So we only have 85 chem. That's the team we're going to have to rock with, though, guys. It's not the best for now. We'll drop Mansell on the bench, and we'll let these guys rest up. Let me just bring back in. We do, of course, have these loan players who we'll look at sorting out sometime soon. We'll bring you back in, make sure we recover your fitness, and in fact, we'll bring you onto the bench instead of Dunkley. So that's the team we're going to be rocking with, taking a hit on chemistry and player value as well there. But we'll have to go with it for now, and we'll see what happens. Let's go and jump into the game. Okay then, guys, into opponent 2. Took us long enough, and then he was being a bit of an idiot with his kit. But finally, someone on a similar level to us. A lot less bronze players and a lot less chemistry. He's probably, do you know what? He's probably just going to quit again. Be interesting for us because at least it will reboot chemistry, but you know, it's kind of annoying when players do that. So what I'm going to do is, before I give him the possession, unless he just sort of forces the rage quit, I need to be able to score a goal. So we've got to try and hold on to the ball and score before he's able to quit. And I think if Heath could do that here, there's a good opportunity there. Okay, fortunately he's going to be playing on, so could be game on here. Just need to try and work out what this guy's game plan is. He's got a very interesting team. Fowley into Heath, into Woodrow, and finally Woodrow will open his account, and within inside 8 minutes we grab ourselves a goal. Nice, well worked move as well there between 1 and 2 players. It was Heath and Fowley, I think his name is. Is it Fowley? I can't remember that Cov strikers, whatever his name is, but Woodrow there, able to grab the opening goal. And now this, you know, if this dude now wants to quit, then go knock yourself out, dude. But we won't push on too hard. I'd like to grab a second and a third and just seal the game up. And tell you what, Hazard is really going to be able to help do that. I've not really played that very well, but great ball into Woodrow. Oh, and he's netted himself a second inside 3 minutes. That's pretty much going to kill the game off, hopefully. Great play from Hazard. I thought I'd overshot it a little bit with Hazard and lost possession. Had to give it up, and fortunately it found Woodrow there, who's been absolutely on fire so far. Hazard, what can you do with it? Well, it wasn't a bad effort from Hazard. The guy has paused it. And that is going to be game over. Happy days for us. So, just what we wanted there. Nice, easy victory against that dude. 2 goals for Woodrow, pretty much sealed it. Good assists from Heath and Hazard. And, yeah, not bad at all. Butland, of course, didn't have much to do. So, we'll take a nice early 2-0 win. And we'll take the extra 388 coins. Happy days. And that now gives us 7 points in the division. So, hopefully next episode we'll have sealed promotion, and potentially as well, if we get 2 wins, we'll have won the title. So guys, before we end off the episode, I am of course, we are now up to 3,000 coins, but I'm interested in, I think what we're going to do is we're going to open one, we'll open 1 silver pack to boost the players a little bit, and then we'll open the rest of these bronze packs. Now I'm going to be opening the just the regular silver packs, save up some coinage for now, and move on to bronze packs later on. Just gonna, yeah, we'll be able to afford one bronze pack after I open this. So we shall open this, and you never know what you might get inside a silver pack. Looking for some Premier League players, of course. Not really what we wanted. Don't think these dudes are too valuable. Some English League players there could be interesting. Those guys will send to the club. Let me just check. Is this guy worth anything? MLS player. Always have a little bit of value. Surely not. Okay, looks like, wow, we might have just hit Jackpot City. Maybe not, but maybe going for like 1.7k. I'll take 1.7k. That'll be nice for us. We'll list him up at 1.7, and we'll see if he sells. The rest of the things, managed to get some more contracts, some fitness cards, some training. Not too interested in that kit. Let me just check it's not worth anything, which it isn't, so we'll discard it and take the 15 coins. Again, not too interested in this kit. Let me triple check it's not worth anything again. We'll quick sell that, take another 15 coins. We've actually just got ourselves enough for a bronze pack. We'll send all those ones to the club. We should now have... Okay, that dude has sold straight away. Hasn't quite generated enough coins for us to open a silver pack, but we will use that and we'll open some more bronze packs. We won't open too many. We'll take what we've got. Some more Japanese players there. Interesting. Nothing too else. Another MLS player. Let's see if this guy's worth anything. 750. There's not many of them on the market, but he has... Well, he has low bins. We'll hold on to him. You never know. None of these guys. Saudi League not really worth too much. That badge probably not worth anything. No, so we'll quick sell the badge. This, not really. We'll quick sell that. And we'll quick sell that kit as well. I'm not really a big fan of that kit. And we'll send all of these to the club. So grabbing some more fitness and some more contract cards as well. Some more players as well. Let's open another bronze pack. We'll open one more after this. We usually open about 3, I think. And some more Korean and Japanese league players coming in big for us there. This time it's the Korean. A Polish CDM. I don't know if this guy's worth anything. He's not, so we'll hold on to him. Probably not worth much. Oh, look at all these, man. Really? I doubt any of these. That's actually a pretty epic thing. We might use that. It's not worth anything, so we'll... oh, bugger. We won't use that because we just sent it to the club, but there you go. Definitely don't want to use that one. We'll quick sell that for the 3 coins. Newcastle Jets. You know, we'll use the Newcastle Jet ones. That's always quite nice. And these kits probably not worth anything, so we'll quick sell those. Take some nice 9 coins for that. Send the rest to the club. And we'll open one more bronze pack to round off the episode, and we'll see what we can get from that. Just stacking the club up with players and more English League strikers here as well, which is always nice. League One, Dutch, French. I don't think that any of those dudes are really worth too much for us. Some more contracts again, and some more badges. And you know what? I'm pretty sure. Let me just check. This one doesn't look like it will be worth anything. It's not. So we'll flick those up. We'll quick sell all of those and receive our 22 coins, and we'll send the rest to the club. So then, guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. Another good episode for us. We managed to pick up 2 wins today, which goes with our 1 draw. We're now 7 points in Division 1. Opened a few bronze and silver players pack. Got really lucky with that dude. Let me just... who pretty much insta-sold. Which is quite interesting because there was another one on the market for 1.7k. So I'm guessing 2 people wanted him. So there you go. We were able to sell him on for 1.7k. Happy days, which allowed us to open some more packs and some more bronze packs. So we're stocking out the players in the club, and of course consumables as well, which is always handy. In the next episode, we'll be looking to promote ourselves into Division 9. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you did enjoy this episode. Why not subscribe as well if you're new around here. Until next time, goodbye.